Hi Capricorn, this is Manishi, your channel Shriluka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me for this week. Capricorns and their Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. Just one more time. Capricorn people are out there. Your first card is the Three of Pentacles. Alright. Double threes. You're working towards something. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with another Capricorn person or an Aries person. You're working, putting in the effort into something and wanting things to happen the way you are expecting it to. Does that make sense? You want things to come your way and you're putting in the effort to make that happen just the way you want it. There might be other people who's involved in your story. A third party probably, or multiple people who is involved in your story. What else? External influences. I see so many threes. I feel somebody is hurting right now. Somebody feels very much hurt right now. Like, somebody stabbed you in your heart. What else, Capricorn? What else? Two of Cups. It just gave a confirmation. This has to do with a connection, a commitment. Two of Cups. You're working on fixing it. Very determined energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian person or probably a Leo, Cancer Leo. Yes, or any fire sign person. Alright. So you're trying to fix this connection. Hoping for things to go back to where it was. A person to return. You're waiting on things to come through. Both my ears are hurting, so that should mean somebody needs to hear this. Capricorn, what else please? Wow. The next card is this one, Nine of Wands. There is some kind of anticipation regards to this connection, which you're focused on, which you're trying to manifest. There is something about it when you have to keep watching your back. Something about the past, whatever has happened in the past. You're trying to turn things around. You're trying to fix that past. Okay? There is a past energy which is shadowing your relationship. There might be a reason why this person is away and you're waiting for them to return. You're trying to fix it because something has happened in the past which has affected this connection, this relationship. But you're still holding on to this energy, okay, to this person. You don't want to let them go. You're not done, you don't want to give up on them yet. You're holding on to this energy like it's your dear life. Some of you might be dealing with another Capricorn person or a Sagittarius person. Capricorn, what else? What else, Capricorns out there? What else? Yes, you're hoping for some kind of a transition. You want to leave the past behind and move on. Have some kind of a transformation within this connection. You want to leave the dead behind and focus on the present. You're trying to put up a fight, even if it feels like it's a lost battle. you still not giving up. Even if the other person is not wanting the same thing as you, is not on the same page as you, you are still trying to fight it out. You know, you're not giving up. As simple as that. You're not giving up on them whatsoever. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius person. See, this person is just standing by themselves and the other person are not even bothered. Like they've just left the room. I don't want to argue. I don't want to talk. This might be, a person, yes, Three of Swords. Didn't I speak about, your heart is hurting? You might feel like, you have been stabbed in the heart. These might be a person who is very close to you. It could be a friend, a family, somebody in your close circle. Or maybe you live with this person, but yet you're hurting. This person is your dreams, your desires, everything what you wished for. Strong Aquarian energy. That is why it's not easy for you to give up on them, because this person is the one for you. Even if they don't feel it the same, you are not willing to let go. There might have something has happened. All right, there has something has happened in the past which you're trying to fix. All right, what else? Capricorns out there, what else please? You by yourself. It seems like there is a separation which has happened. You by yourself, you need to put it out. You're on the fence right now. We're looking at 2 9s right now. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus person, a King of Pentacles. You focused on having this person back in your life, but there is a separation between the two of you. The other person doesn't feel the same way as you. You might be married as well. You're a couple. You're trying to think about this. How do I heal this? How do I resolve what has happened between the two of us? What else? Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo energy or a Libran energy. Capricorns out there, what else please? Capricorn. There is some kind of a toxicity there, okay, in the way you're thinking. I'm not going to pull that out. All right, in the way you're thinking. Toxic way of thinking. Unhealthy. The center of the reading is the Devil's energy. Which speaks about addictions, which speaks about toxic way of thinking, being clingy, not letting go, all that. Right. Ooh, okay. I don't know, where is the Ace of Swords? I thought I put it back. Yes, Ace of Swords. So there is a third person in the picture. When I spoke about, there could be a third person or a multiple person situation in your reading, there is a third person. You might be wanting them back even after you know this person is involved with somebody else. Does that make sense? That's toxic. You're hoping for getting back in a relationship even when you know there is a third person, when you are aware of the situation about the third person. These addictions can be also your own addictions. Having the flings, getting into relationships There's Nine of Pentacles and the Devil and the Two of Cups. Because third, the Devil and the Three of Cups is about having multiple, what do you say, relationships, affairs. That could be the kind of toxicity which you're dealing with. Dealing with multiple people at the same time, which might be the reason why your connection got affected. That is what you're trying to fix. Alright? Or the other person has that kind of, is already involved, and you have this kind of thinking that I need to get them back in my life. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy. This is a reading for somebody out there. I don't know how many of you, but this is strong because my ears has been hurting throughout your reading, which is an indication that somebody needs to hear this. What else, Capricorn? What else? The next card is a Knight of Cups. Good Lord. You're still wanting to make this work. You want to, how much ever they have hurt you, you still want them to offer you the knight. Be the shining armor. Be the knight in shining armor. You want them to come through for you, come back to you. You're still waiting upon them. You want them to make it work with you. That's the kind of addictive thoughts. You're hurting so badly. This person might have hurt you so badly, literally betrayed you. And it might not have been the first time. They might have done it quite a few times. Heart is bleeding. Still you want them back in your life. See, this could be for the cross watcher as well. Okay, so if it's your story but it's a reverse, it doesn't matter as long as it's the story. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces person, or a Libra. So some of you is not willing to get over this person, is not willing to be done with this person. How much ever is their flaws, you still want them. Because when I spoke about, this person is your little dream, is the one. That's how you're thinking. That's why it's easy for you to just be okay with whatever they're doing behind you. It's not actually behind you. You're well aware of it. You're well aware of what they're up to. What else, Capricorns? What else? Ooh. So much conflicts between the two of you. Or could be a father figure as well. There's so much conflict. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo person, or an Aries, or a Taurus as well. But there is this conflicts, Somebody is not agreeing to this. Somebody is not okay with how you're thinking. Maybe your own father, who knows you want them back in your life, is like, no, I would not accept this person back in your life. Because they know the reality. You're hoping for that opportunity to, take, to be in charge, to have what you want, to succeed with whatever you were wishing for. Capricorn's out there. I'm just going to put it out there because it might seem brutal, But it seems like, okay, it seems like your judgment is clouded. This is what I was about to say. And the Hermit speaks about assessing your situation. Okay, so I feel like your mind is clouded. Okay, you're not thinking straight. You just don't know what is the right thing to do because you are infatuated with this person or his energy. Even if they're away, you cannot just, cut the cords yet. You just can't get over him or her. But they're asking you to, with this Hermit card, they're asking you to assess. Okay? There is so much darkness in here, you have to assess your thoughts. Is this the right thing for me? Me wanting this person back in my life, is this the best thing for me and my future in the long run? If they have done this to me now, what is a guarantee they wouldn't do it in the future? Okay? Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo energy. Aries or a Taurus. This person has walked away. And you are still very rebellious about this. You haven't given up. Even after they have moved on with their life, you're still fighting this. Because you haven't digested it, it is over. Very, very rebellious. And somehow there is things which is said, had been said previously, which might also be the reason for this person to walk away. Yeah. Very scattered. That's why I picked up on the energy that, your judgment is clouded. You wanting something which is toxic for you and you still wanting it. It's not been easy. It has been a challenge for you. You're carrying so much. Your head is weighing down. So much in your head. The thoughts, the conflictual thoughts. What is right and what is wrong. It's just a little too muddled up. And your head is hurting. Some of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. It's been tough. It wasn't easy. Okay, so I'm not going to scrutinize you or anything. No, it's just that you just haven't differentiated, because it has been too much. What you found out about this person has been too much, that you didn't have time to grasp what they did to you, the reality. Capricorn, what else? This is one slow reading though. What else, please? The next card is a Six of Swords. They're asking you to move on with your life. Move on with from that connection. There's Two of Cups. You've got to move on from this. Pack your bags and leave. Whatever the thought process is, just be done with it. Cut the cords. Cut the cords, because it is toxic. There is no doubt about it. Okay? You hoping for this person to come back and offer you something. Fix the situation between the two of you. Move on from that thought process. Leave the past behind. Stop, wondering what it could have been. Nah, no point. It's just not worth it. Okay, some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius person. I am speaking to the Capricorns. Yes, again, a strong Aquarius energy. Stop fighting this. It's time to reflect. It is time to really, see through this, scattered thoughts in your head. You need to break out of this and see the reality of things. High time. All right? Yeah. You might have been making that decision, but it's time to make that decision. You have been contemplating what needs to be done, but it is really time to make that decision to move on with your life. Move away from hoping for this person to return. What else, please? Oh. Sorry about that. Capricorns, what else? Because dark energy always. Capricorn people, what else? Your next card is a Queen of Rods. You need to understand your worth. You need to understand this is not it for you. Your life is not over just because somebody screwed up your life. No. You have every right to move on with your life and make it better. You have every right to love again. It doesn't have to be with a screwed up person from your past. There are options out there. Yeah? So yes, somebody has betrayed you again and again and again. You need to understand you are much more deserving in life. You need not let this, be the end of your life. That's what I was speaking about. I didn't even see this card. Okay? You might feel like your life is ended and it revolves only around this person who screwed up your life in the past. Not really. You can revive your life again and start over again with somebody else. It doesn't have to be somebody else. It doesn't have to revolve a person, a connection, a love. There is more to life than, being in love. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries energy. You really need to understand your worth. Okay? Hi there. Be determined to make the move. Make the changes in your life. Okay? To move away from this. To heal yourself. You need to heal yourself first. Heal the way you're thinking. Heal from the past. Okay, give me one last card for the Capricorn people out there. Nine of Cups. When you decide you are much worth than all this bullshit which you were hoping to return to, like same crap from the past. Once you stop, thinking from that perspective and start moving on with your life, you will get better things, much more beautiful. Didn't I speak about it's not just love. You don't have to aim for love. You're out of one relationship, you have to be in another relationship. There's more to life than that. You can work towards anything what you want, which will bring you satisfaction, which will make you content in life, happy in life. You can achieve more. There's just a person who's sitting very smugly behind all the trophies which he has achieved. That is why I'm telling you, you need to know your worth. You can achieve so much in life that it is not over. Ten of Swords, the dead energy. It is not over yet. you have still more chapters to write in your life. Understand that. Yes, life is rubbing it in through your swords. You cannot give up. Okay, somebody has hurt you in the past. That's not the end of the chapter. Maybe there is somebody new who's coming into your life. If you keep yourself stuck in this toxic energy of having the past person, you will never find out who's the actual, the knight in shining armor. Who's the one for you? You will never meet that person if you don't move on from the past. So I'm going to stop here. This is Marichi, your channel Shaloka. Until next week. Bye-bye.